do I take my glasses off so I don't need to see the screen? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is life on YouTube. Had a bit of a moment. Got distracted by the TikTok toxic. So I've labelled TikTok as toxic. So if you agree with me, please let me know in the comment, because it can be very dangerous. I found my phone. It was where I put it. It was actually on the floor.
Luckily.
Yeah, it was quite fortunate that I had find my phone.
Oh, bless you. Thank goodness.
So I thought, oh yeah.
I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, at the QR code.
Thank you.
I'm a bit of a I'm a bit of a blogger.
Really?
So the idea is, if I actually get my YouTube fans to QR code that, which
Oh no,
way?
this is just to verify the like my identity.
All right, no probs. Yeah. So
So
I reverse this camera now and go, can I scan your QR code?
you can, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Theoretically, yeah, of course you can.
I'm obsessed with QR codes.
Oh, bless you. Good.
So the idea is, I'm going around and I thought I'm finding QR codes on these lampposts, and I thought they're out of date.
Oh, bless you. Good
Need
luck
to
with
see
that,
some fresh ones. So distraction there, QR code on a young lady's badge to prove that she is who she says she is. That is the question. Just bear with me. So I do apologise for every single subscriber to my YouTube channel. I've actually been off grid. I've been on the old toxic. That's what I call it now. TikTok is toxic. So if I actually reverse the camera, I actually missed the opportunity yesterday. There was a fire down here. The old rag and bone up in flames. So it's been cordoned off. And unfortunately, I was actually doing a video on toxic, which is toxic. That's it now. It rhymes, doesn't it? TikTok, toxic. Tick is toxic. Anyway, so I don't want to rub it in, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So I do apologise for every single subscriber on my YouTube channel. I've actually now on toxic on the same from 316. So I'm getting the word out, and I did a little video, a few little videos on toxic, and I passed them on back onto TikTok, and I passed them onto YouTube, and I actually had over 1,000 views in 24 hours. So I do apologise. I see somebody in the chat. I know that you are there. So just a random conversation with you lot that I got distracted by the TikTok toxic. I don't know why or what made me do that. So there is a guy I follow on a regular basis, and he's on YouTube, and he's got 18 subscribers. And what frustrates me is he's been on YouTube for so many years, and he's a Pokemon Go. And I thought, you've been on a YouTube for so many years, and you've only got 18 subscribers. Me, for an example, this YouTube channel used to be part of got distracted. There's a few workers here today. They're putting some new tram lines underneath the road. Tram lines, as in internet, BT. I think it is. Is it BT? Yeah. So they're putting some more tram lines down the pipe onto the floor underneath the road. So I was actually the opportunity to film the cotton mill bursting into flames yesterday, and unfortunately I was on the Toxic channel, TikTok, Toxic, 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 Toxic. It's quite amusing, Toxic, but the problem is it's very toxic, and it's like constant scrolling. No, like it's just scroll and scroll, and thought, okay, so there's no, people just view and watch, share and like, and there is some advantages and disadvantages of the toxic. I'm just going to rub it in, aren't I? Toxic. So anyway, I'm going to move off that subject and focus on my YouTube channel and my subscribers who are actually eager to actually get a shout out. So unfortunately, walking down the street, minding my own business, trying not to get run over, and giving people some bad ideas. Yeah, so the idea is there's people who actually stood there waiting for the lights to change, and I thought, have you pressed the button? Have you pressed the button? So I was with Mad Dog Steve. I've actually named him now, Mad Dog Steve. There's a guy on my YouTube channel from time to time, comes on my channel, interrupts my conversation and gets about 500 views in 12 hours. So then he's saying, I don't want to be filmed, but then he's going on and on and on and on, and I thought, okay, just have your own YouTube channel, and then let me just cross this road. I would reverse the camera angle, but people have these strange ideas that you are being filmed without your permission. So I've been filmed with my permission, data protection and all that. Anyway, there's a lot of things going on at the moment, so I'm just going to press this button, not to get run over. But then I'm thinking, do we get run over, bus? Whew. Right, slow down. Anyway, I might stop and actually see who's actually in the chat today. It's quite funny, really, because at this time every morning, I'm guaranteed people will actually physically jump on this channel and start chatting. And I do apologise because you've not actually had a shout out yet for all these people. I do appreciate all those people who are actually physically talking in the chat and talking to each other. So it's the art of communication. So I will stop and get a breather in a bit. Oh, watch out. Near, yeah, good. Anyway, so let me pause for thought and have a little chat with the people in the chat. Pause for thought and stop. It's about to burst into song then. Right, let me just give me a sec. Right, let me just stop here outside Impact and Signs. And there's a bus stopped. Right, give me some views. A view of the floor. I'm just stood outside Impact Graphic and Signs Limited. And there's a sign here for MOT. Old Road Garage. So this actually says School Street. So it says Old Road Garage. So I can see Old Road Garage. Right, let me just there is so much chat in my chat, and I can't even see the chat. Sorry, man. I tell you what, there's loads of people in the chat, and there's a lot of likes, and there's one view. So what I'll do is to actually have a little cheeky walk home and get distracted, because I've got a few papers in my hand. So I'm on delivering some metro, so I've got more than enough here. I would actually physically now love to read the chat, but unfortunately there's so much brightness, and I've actually turned up the brightness on the phone and I still can't see the chat. I can barely see my face. Right, let's get rid of my glasses. I'm walking down Knutsford Road. There's cars driving past, and I'm hoping to go home and get changed, some papers, and go back into town and take my YouTube billboard with two sides of the story, Jack and Ori. Woo! Anyway, what I'm gonna do is possibly leave this little blog and review who was in the chat, so I can give you a proper shout out. So it needs to process. Takes about an hour to process the video, and then can actually physically look through the chat and find out who's in the chat. I can actually find a place where I can actually physically go and review the chat. But the problem is the brightness is high, and my phone's on charge, and I was talking about TikTok. So I did a few little videos on TikTok, and I reposted them on my YouTube channel, and it was quite funny there, because I got over 1,000 likes or 1,000 views. So then I'm looking out for what am I looking for now? I'm looking for a place where I can actually look at the chat. So I don't know, can't find anything. So I'm walking down Knutsford Road, and I'm just walking past the Kent Street Church. So there is a friend of mine who's walking towards me, who you can't see, and she's normally got earplugs in. She's got earplugs in. Well, it's quite funny because she takes them out. Hello! Enjoy! So she takes the earplugs out, and then she says, hello, enjoy, it's to see you. And she used to have this really mad dog who used to, hang on, give me a minute. Right. She walks down here with the dog, and then just wait for me to get run over. Beep beep. Reverse apology. Right. She takes the dog. This is St Mary Street here, and then the dog literally jumps from here onto this wall, walks along the wall, I mean, and then she does this little thing where she has to get past these two posts, and then the dog runs down here and then jumps off there. So I'm getting distracted now, sorry. I'll take you towards Kent Community Church. Find it straight St Mary Street. There's a blue sign there. A walkway, not a road, it's a walkway. But we've got people driving down here. This is supposed to be a walk to Kent Street. But apparently this place, this actually is a roadway where cars zip down on a regular basis. So this is Kent Street Community Church with a brand new post, an old post that has been moved. It was there. So there's a young man called Uncle Stan who actually, right, let's recreate that and stick it on the wall. So I actually physically said to him, we got kids on a regular basis playing football here, so why don't you just get some piece of plastic, put it on the wall, and then make a goal post. Try not to get run over here. Quite busy road. So this is Kent Street. Hey, lovey. So the shutter's down, no one's home, and there is an update needed on this board. So you got the link for the website. You've got a Encounter Youth Club, and then you've got kids meet here Sunday at 10:30, and then you've got a list of what happens. So Saturday, Sunday services, Kent Street Community Church, Independent Methodist, 10:30 with Kids Church, and 6 p.m. refreshments served following. So there's no refreshments in the morning because they have Kids Church. So that's the alley. So you imagine walking down there at night. It's not very So I've got a friend who was supposed to actually come down with his what's these cameras that fly around buildings, drone. So the idea was he was actually going to be coming down at some point, fly round. This is the old entrance. This is the old entrance now. So this was a work in progress. It was supposed to be painted black. Yeah, so unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this is a half a job. So that one was painted, but then this was half painted. Supposed to be painted black. So I think I actually made an effort to actually try to get some paint, and it's half a job. So these are stopping people kicking balls at the windows. But all of this has been covered up. So there you are, see? Cars drive down here on a regular basis. So to have a one called Tea and Toast, and it used to be a road, so people take the kids down this road and drop them off at school. So just a bit of an input, a little prodding. Oh, my mate's taking the dog for a walk. Hello? Dog walking now. Yeah, so the local neighbours are out. So I'm now going to end this transmission and see you on the other side. So then I'm actually physically now going to review the video and look at who came in. So after the video's processed, I think it should take an hour, and it should have a replay of the chat. So I do really appreciate you all jumping in the chat and saying hi. And unfortunately for me, I've been distracted by the influence of the TikTok toxic. I don't know if I can get shouted at for that, but it's absolutely toxic. It's good, they have some great ideas, but it can be a little bit toxic. So this is the beauty place. Nice little sign there. They had permission to do this, you know, because this used to be in Busey, and now it is in Latchford, just round the corner from me. So so basically they had permission by the residents to put these up. So there you go. And this used to be the printing place that I used to go on a regular basis. So basically this used to be in Busey, the printing place used to be here, and now they've done a swap. So I need to actually physically revisit the printing place. And I see the owner from time to time in Sainsbury's. So this is what annoys me now. They have this here, which was there. So this is a work in progress. So there's another sign. So shout out for that beauty place. So I'm going to leave you now and shut down this stream.